What's up, guys? Pyromaniac720 here, and I have for you today, a couple more battles from the ORAS Battle Spot in-game doubles ladder. So as you can see, my team on screen is Mega Venusaur, Sylveon, Garchomp, Hydreigon, Infernape, and Gastrodon. So I just used this team for a gym battle for the Twitter League, and I won. So I've got my 8th badge. I'm going to challenge the Elite Four there, which is kind of cool. Check them out, by the way. It's pretty fun. They do mostly singles battles. It's just a really cool league, and it's just fun to beat real life badges. I mean, I know they're not sanctioned by Pokemon, but it's still a fun league. You should definitely check it out. If you want to find them, just go to my Twitter page, and they tweeted at me 5 minutes ago. So anyway, I use this team, and I mean, it looks pretty good. So I figured I might as well have it together. Might as well use it for today's video. So we're going to get into it here. I'm going to try Music 3. Currently my rating sits at 1708 with 533 battles, a record of 291 and 242. We're going to find David from Connecticut, Nubaholic, with his 1768 rating. So David's team is Weavile, Sylveon, Nidoking, Salamence, Heatran, and Breloom. So right off the bat, the Weavile and the Nidoking stand out. Nidoking especially, because Nidoking is not very common. I wouldn't be surprised if the Nidoking was scarfed with Ice Beam to hit dragons, or specifically Ment, and I'm sure Timid Scarf would outrun Adamant Scarf Lando, so that's probably what that is. Weavile Pokemon I think is definitely interesting on the team, and I think Weavile is excellent in this metagame. I'm surprised you don't see it more. It's basically like a faster Bisharp with Ice typing. I mean, they're both pretty frail. Weavile is what, 55 points faster? Is it base 125? I don't know. I think it should be used more. And Dark is pretty solid, especially with Cresselia starting to get popular again. And now knockoffs, just a stab knockoff is just so nice. But anyway, what is my opponent going to lead? I'm going to lead Venusaur and Hydreigon. Although, what if he leads Breloom? I don't want to lead Hydreigon against Breloom. I do think Venusaur will be... I need to lead Venusaur Hydreigon, because then I can straight up beat the Ment, which is nice. And for Gastrodon on the back for the Heatran and the Nidoking. And I think I'm going to bring Infernape, because Infernape has Taunt, which can beat the Breloom, which is always nice. No, I don't like this music already. It's kind of boring. So anyway, David's issuing a challenge. And it's kind of cool he's from Connecticut, because I'm from Massachusetts. It's pretty close. As Weavile and Salamence comes out. So I bet you we're going to see a Dragon Dance come out. I love Hydreigon's noise when it enters the field. So I'm going to switch out Venusaur, and I'm just going to Draco right into it. Not messing around. I'm going to switch to my Infernape, because it's sashed, so it's going to be able to take an attack no problem. It won't get O-code by a double edge, and then I have Fake Out Pressure the next turn. I'm guessing we're going to see a Fake Out and a Dragon Dance. Which could be trouble. I should have anticipated this lead. Fake Out user, a pretty solid Fake Out user, next to Salamence is definitely screams Dragon Dance, and I can't believe I didn't see that. He also has more Battle Mace on him, so that kind of sucks. I mean, my Venusaur switch is probably pretty obvious. I'm sure the Fake Out's coming on the Hydreigon as Infernape takes the field. Maybe he'll just go straight into the double edge, which would be ideal. Fake Out comes out onto Hydreigon. If he goes to double edge on Infernape, I'm going to be so happy. No, he's just going to double right into Hydreigon. Oh, nice play. That was such an obvious play on my end, too. That was just pathetic. Oh, so here comes Gastrodon. I think the Protect from Salamence is pretty obvious. As you see, the Weavile does have Life Orb. So I'm going to just Fake Out and Earth Power the Weavile. There's no way this Weavile's carrying... I mean, Weavile's got a really pretty solid move pool, and it's not going to be wasted. It's not going to waste a slot on Fake Out, especially... I mean, sorry, it's not going to waste a slot on Protect, especially because it has Fake Out. I mean, you have Icicle Crash, Ice Shard, Low Kick, Knockoff, like really a lot of really Feint, a lot of good moves there. So I wouldn't expect to have a slot wasted on Protect. Salamence protects perfect, so I should KO the Weavile here. And if this Mence is indeed special, then I have an Assault Vest Gastrodon, so like I'm gonna be in good shape. As this Weavile takes the Earth Power, which is so sad because my Infernape is not my Infernape. I'm gonna close combat here. Like I have such an offensive Gastrodon, so like that was really sad. And like, cause Weavile's so frail, like that should have KO'd. I feel like I run like 220 special attack Modest. The Salamence switches out, and Heatran switches in. If he gets rid of this Gastrodon, I could be in trouble. Oh, it's got an Air Balloon. Knock off on 2. Oh, good Infernape. What are you doing? I don't know if I agree with that play. Oh, how beautiful it would have been if the knocked off by that. Oh. Alright, so this is fine. I'm going to pop the Air Balloon, which is nice, because now I can Earth Power next turn. I'm guessing my opponent's going to bring in Salamence here. And I'm just going to double into it. Or sorry, no, I'm going to... Let me phrase that. I'm going to close combat the Heatran and Ice Beam the Mence. Oh, the Breloom's going to come in, so scratch that. I'm going to double it. I think what's going to happen is Mach Punch is going to come onto Infernape. And, oh, you could just Bullet Seed and Earth Power Infernape. So, two things can happen here, in my opinion. Either A, he goes for the Earth Power Infernape and Bullet Seeds Gastrodon, or B, he protects Heatran and just Mach Punches Infernape, which I think is what he's going to do. So I'm going to go for the Taunt on Breloom, and I'm fully anticipating... I'm just going to Sludge Bomb, fully anticipating the Protect. His Mach Punch comes up, but don't Protect. So I do call the Mach Punch correctly, at least. So, whoa. Maybe he's expecting a switch? That's going to do nothing. So I need a Poison, basically, here. If I can get the Poison, I'm going to be in such good shape. Yes! Yes! Here we go. Oh, so... things are looking mighty fine. Well, I mean, they could be better, actually. However, my opponent's going to be in a really tough spot here. Because, yes, he has Mence, but Gastrodon beats both of his Pokemon. I'm going to Leech Seed Heatran and Ice Beam the Mence. If it's Special Mence, then he's in so much trouble. I mean, like, a lot of trouble. That's the double. Oh, so he's mixed. I do survive? Oh, what is this? That was sad. As I'm faster than the Heatran. That's unfortunate, because at full health, I survived Jolly Double Edge, so I don't know what happened there. I mean, I wasn't at full health was what happened, but... So he would burn. I guess that's payback for my poison. Yeah, losing Scarf Hydreigon there is definitely the killer in that match. I mean, this is over. Unless my opponent like gets fancy and tries to Dragon Dance, expect me to protect, it's over. I'm just gonna Leech Seed. And just gonna. Yeah, that means no reason not to Double Edge. I mean, unless you just want to rub it in my face, then he could have lost though. So, I lose this match. I don't know. It was unfortunate. He could have been adamant, which is why that double edge KO'd me. It could have just been. I mean, it's probably a damage roll because I've taken so little damage from that flash cannon, so it really must have been a damage roll. So we're gonna continue battling. One of the biggest issues with Venusaur is Mega Mence. Mega Mence just is too much. I mean, I think like it takes like 252 bold Venusaur to take a Jolly double edge or something. As my rating drops to 1694. I just saw Cybertron get online, so maybe we'll get paired with Cybertron. Nope, Cast from Italy with a 1772 rating. Because some highly rated players tonight. As Cast team is a pretty cool team. With Heatran, Lando, Metagross, Polyludi, and Thundurus Incarnate. Yes, Incarnate. So this is a really solid team because, of course, the biggest counter to Rain is Venusaur, but one of the biggest counters to Venusaur is Mega Metagross with Zen Headbutt. So that's gonna make bringing Venusaur pretty difficult. However, if I can eliminate oh my god, what's that called? Ludicolo, then Gastrodon is going to have a great time against this team because Ice Beam KOs Landorus, Earth Power KOs Heatran. Earth Power is probably going to bring Metagross pretty low range. And then, of course, Gastrodon just straight up walls Thundurus and Politoed. So at the end of the game, I hope he brings the Rain, honestly. I think he's going to lead Rain. But he might expect me to think that. So I'm going to lead Sylveon. And I'm going to lead also Hydreigon. Gastrodon in the back with Venusaur. I don't want to bring Garchomp or Infernape. A lot of ice, a lot of water going around, and I definitely don't want that. But Gastrodon, I could have brought Infernape because Gastrodon, of course, is going to like let Infernape not get hit by water attacks. And then I can fire off some pretty high-powered, relatively high-powered close combats, which Ludicolo does not appreciate. But I mean, other than that, though, it's really not too useful, and especially I'm not going to Flare Blitz anything in the rain, so as Polyludi is going to come out for my opponent. So it should be interesting to see who he fakes out here, because he is, I mean, if he fakes out Sylveon, he's going to take a Draco, and if he fakes out Hydreigon, he's going to take a Hyper Voice, so he's really, unless he switches out Ludi here for Heatran, like, he's going to be in big trouble. Because he's about to take something hard. And Sylveon, oh, so he's going to fake out onto Hydreigon, so he's about to take a Draco Meteor here. Oh, Icy Wind, very nice. Doesn't really matter on Sylveon, but that does eliminate my Scarf, which is unfortunate. Let's see how much this Hyper Voice does. I expect it to bring Politoed to a Citrus if it has it. Oh, wow. Both very bulky. That's a super bulky Politoed. Alright, well, I'm just going to Draco, Ludi, and Hyper Voice. Hopefully I survive an Ice Beam from this Ludicolo. Although I am being a little ballsy here, keeping Hydreigon in, because Hydreigon is probably my best answer to Mega Metagross. So I'd probably just switch that into Gastrodon. I didn't think that turned through. As Politoed protects, alright. So that means I'm just going to take one attack from this Ludi. And it's going to be Ice Beam, so if I survive it, I'm not going to survive it though. Oh, 6 HP, wow. That was incredible. So Ludi's going down this turn to something. It's not going to be, that's just sort of a bulky. God, Ludicolo is just so ridiculously bulky. But Ludi's gone now, and so is the best way my opponent has to get rid of Gastrodon. So I mean, he still has Metagross, which is going to come in here, not surprising. So here's what's going to happen. I'm just going to Hyper Voice again. And I'm going to switch out Metagross for Gastrodon. And this way I'll get a free switch back into Metagross. Back into Hydreigon next turn, because I just am fully anticipating losing Sylveon here to an Iron Head, and I'm fine with that. Sylveon got off some nice damage on the Ludi, and I think that of the Pokemon I've left, it's the least important, especially with Metagross on the field. As we're just going to see an Iron Head, and that should easily KO. Sylveon's pretty bulky, but not that bulky. I'm sure we'll see an Icy Wind here. Yep. Not that Gastrodon really cares. So the question here is, do we see a Protect from Metagross? Probably not. I don't think he's going to expect me to be Scarfed. So I'm going to Dark Pulse Metagross, and I'm just going to Earth Power the Politoed. Awesome. Oh, it doesn't Oko it though. Here comes Zen Headbutt on the Gastro. Does Gastro survive this? Yes. Excellent. So I almost doubled into Metagross too. I just missed that KO. I wonder if he's EV to survive or if Metagross just naturally survives that. Don't flinch. Alright, good. That's not going to KO Politoed though, not by a long shot. Citrus, yep. Alright. So, if I eliminate Metagross, I win. I mean, it's gonna be a 2-on-2, and Venusaur is one of my two. So now the question is, who does Metagross target down? And I think the answer is Gastrodon. I think the Protect here is pretty obvious. My opponent's pretty high leveled. So I'm just gonna Giga Drain the Metagross and also Earth Power it. So worst case scenario here is that Metagross protects. But I really hope he goes to that Gastrodon. I think the Protect is just so obvious from Venusaur. As Metagross protects, wow, good move. As Icy Wind comes out again, Gastrodon avoids it. It's going to do very little damage to Venusaur. Yeah, 16 damage. So now that I went for it, I think my opponent's probably going to target down Venusaur this turn. So I'm going to protect. I got to risk it. I need to get rid of this Metagross. And I think he needs to get rid of the Venusaur. Like, the Gastrodon's in such low health, like, the Venusaur is the threat right now. Metagross is going to switch. As Thundurus comes in. And Politoed protects. Alright, good move by my opponent. So, I'm guessing we're going to see, like, a Taunt come out. Oh, if I can get this down to a 2-on-1, I'm going to be in such good shape. So I'm going to Giga Drain. I don't even care about Politoed. I'm just going to double into Thundurus with an Ice Beam and a Sludge Bomb. As Thundurus uses Grass Knot! Oh my god! Who does that? Life Orb too. You know what's funny is my Gastrodon actually survives, don't burn me, don't burn me, don't burn me. Alright. My Gastrodon actually survives a max... Ooh, poison, sweet. Sorry. Gastrodon survives a max special attack Giga Drain from Ludicolo, so it probably would have survived that Grass Knot if I was at full health. So I'm just going to Giga Drain Politoed here. I'm literally going to have to prey on a Zen Headbutt miss at this point. As HP Ice comes out from Thundurus. Does, I mean, a good amount considering. If I don't get... Oh, please don't burn me. I need all the HP I can get. Damn it! Of course. This Politoed gets KO'd by my Giga Drain. I'm literally banking on Zen Headbutt miss at this point. This is really unfortunate. that burn was definitely a killer. So I'm just going to obviously protect here. I wonder if this Metagross has... Oh, it doesn't matter if it has sub. It doesn't have enough HP left. So, I mean, even it doesn't matter what this Metagross does. Unless it has, like, Swords Dance. I don't even know if it gets Swords Dance. There's the HP Ice. Oh, so it's very fast Thundurus. And Zen Headbutt. Alright, so yeah, my opponent... The only way he can lose here is missing Zen Headbutt. So, I doubt I survive it. I don't even know the calc, but I can tell you that I probably don't survive it. Let me check real quick. Watch me, I need like 80% to survive, and I'll just be like, oh, if I didn't have that burn. So, let's see, Metagross, Common Showdown. By the way, check out the new Nugget Bridge damage calc, it's pretty sweet. Versus Venusaur. Alright, so 40 seconds. Mega. I doubt this will even be close. Yeah, I guaranteed Oko. Oh, I probably should put in my spread though. Oh, this one has no defense whatsoever. So with my spread actually survives Zen Headbutt when it's at full health, but not at full health here, so I'm not going to survive this. As Metagross just protects, alright. So I think what he's going to do here is he's probably... Oh, if I had Synthesis, that would have been cool. So I think what he's going to do here is wind me down so he can just Iron Head me and then just take out the miss factor. How much does Iron Head do to me? Oh, so they have Meteor Mash. If I switch an Iron Head. So Iron Head does 40 to 48%. What percent am I at? 76 over 187. I'm a math major, I should be able to do this in my head. 76 divided by 187. I'm at 40.6. So what is the max it does? It does 40.6, and that's what I'm at. So I can actually survive an Iron Head. I need the lowest possible damage roll. As he goes for the Zen Headbutt and hits it. So that's the match. It was really close. I mean, that Metagross was the killer. In both matches, I mean, Mega Venusaur is an awesome Mega, and I love it. But of course, in both matches, I faced the two Megas that counter Venusaur the hardest. You know, 2 of the 3, with Charizard Y being the 3rd. That was really unfortunate. I mean, Venusaur really does well against pretty much every Mega in the game, except for 2 of the 3, or 3 and 2 of them I just faced them. So, unfortunately, get the loss, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this match. Until next time, guys, bye.